All right, let's talk about a skill that is absolutely essential for navigating the world today. I'm talking about the one thing that can help you find clarity when everything around you is designed to be a distraction. It's time to cut through all that noise.
I mean, think about it. We're living in what you could call the age of noise. The world is just louder and faster than it has ever been. And every single day, we're hit with this constant, overwhelming wave of information.
Sound familiar? You know the feeling. Every swipe, every scroll, every single notification, it's all designed to feed you more and more content, way more than we can actually handle. It's just a nonstop stream coming at you from literally every direction.
And just look at where it's all coming from. You've got your social feeds, you've got AI spitting out answers, you've got algorithms deciding what you see. It brings up a massive question, right? In the middle of all this chaos, how on earth do you know what's true, what actually matters, and what's just noise?
So what's the answer? Well, the good news is the tool you need to cut through all this clutter, it's not some new app you have to download. It's a skill you already have the power to build and master. And that's where critical thinking comes in. Seriously, think of it as your real-life superpower. It's that ability to just step back for a second, ask the right questions, and make decisions that you can actually feel good about and trust. It's all about taking back control of your own mind. But you might be wondering, why is this so much more important today than it was, say, 10 years ago? Why is building this superpower so incredibly urgent right now? Well, here's the deal. AI can give anyone the answer in a split second, but that doesn't mean the answer is right or trustworthy. Social media platforms are built to amplify whatever gets a reaction, not necessarily what's true, and that can easily trap us in these little echo chambers. In this kind of world, critical thinking is the one skill that's going to keep you safe, sharp, and truly independent. So, you ready to unlock this potential? Let's break it down into 5 key areas. 5 domains that really shape your ability to think critically. Getting a handle on these is how you start to build your superpower. First up, let's start with the physiological. This is your foundation. I mean, it's pretty simple. A tired, hungry, or stressed brain just can't think clearly. It's not just about feeling good. Getting enough sleep, eating well, moving your body, these things directly fuel your brain's ability to analyze and make smart judgments. It's the literal bedrock of critical thought. Next, we have the psychological domain. And this is so important. Critical thinking isn't just about being smart. It's about having mental armor. It's about your ability to focus, to be resilient when challenged, and to be aware of your own biases. You know, like that tendency we all have to believe information that confirms what we already think. Being aware of that is what lets you stay calm and actually question what you're seeing, instead of just falling for tricks or getting swept up in a panic. Then there's the sociocultural part. Look, none of us thinks in a bubble. Our background, our culture, the people we hang out with, all of it shapes our worldview. The real superpower here is being humble enough to admit you don't know everything, and then actively looking for perspectives that are different from your own. That's what makes your thinking not just stronger, but a whole lot fairer too. And of course, that brings us to the technological domain. AI, social media, these can be amazing tools, but only if you're the one in the driver's seat. The key here is to be an active user, not just a passive scroller. Don't just trust the first thing you see. Before you believe it or share it, just take 30 seconds. Check another source. Do a quick search. Be skeptical, but in a smart way. And finally, we have the educational domain. And please remember this. Nobody is born a critical thinker. It's a skill. And like any skill, it takes practice. Things like debating an idea, working out a complicated project, or even just hashing things out with a group. That's like a workout for your brain. It's how you build that mental muscle over time. So when you start to bring all of these pieces together, you're not just learning something for a test. You're mastering a power that completely transforms you from someone who just consumes information into a clear-thinking leader in your own life. Because at the end of the day, critical thinking isn't just about defending yourself from bad information. It's your key. It's your key to finding clarity in your goals, to unlocking more creativity when you solve problems, and to building a deep, genuine sense of confidence in the decisions you make. So yeah, make it your superpower. Because in a world that is so quick to give you easy answers, the most powerful thing you can do is ask a better question. The world really needs your questions now more than ever. So I'll just leave you with this thought. What will you ask first? So remember the goal here. Ask better, think deeper, and decide wisely. That's how you don't just survive, but actually thrive in this age of noise.